Hey there, Morgan. Just within the past couple of seconds, the White House has finished a Oval Office pool spray with President Trump and President Benjamin Netanyahu of Israel. The President of the United States saying he is not considering any type of pause in terms of tariffs going forward, and in fact, doubling down on his threat to impose an additional 50% tariff on China if that country doesn't lower its retaliatory 34% tariffs on the United States. So the President here holding a firm line and explaining that he feels that he has a once-in-a-generation shot here to reset the global trade table, as he put it, in terms of the U.S. Relationship with countries around the world. Interestingly, Morgan, in this Oval Office session with Benjamin Netanyahu, the Israeli Prime Minister said that Israel is committing to President Trump that it is going to lower its or eliminate its trade deficit with the United States. So the implication there is Israel is going to find some way to buy a lot of American stuff and do that pretty soon. And what President Trump is saying here is that what he wants is other countries to come to him to negotiate. And in order to negotiate, what he wants them to do is to come down to zero in terms of tariffs and then go below that in terms of what they call non-monetary tariffs or non-monetary barriers to trade. So the president here putting down a pretty hard line here, but saying he's simultaneously looking to raise revenue with these tariffs and have them be permanent while also engaging in negotiations, Morgan.
He's been consistent, and so has most of his administration, with that messaging, even if it seems like it contradicts itself. I am curious, you sort of just took the words right out of my mouth, Eamon, and that is how closely now should we watch the dynamics between the U.S. and Israel as a template from which other countries start to maybe negotiate their own bilateral agreements, assuming that's what comes out of this?
Morgan, you used the word template. Benjamin Netanyahu used the word model in terms of what he wants the Israel example to be here. He said, we're going to do this, and we think that we can be a model for other countries. Clearly, these are two political leaders who are joined at the hip in many ways politically, Netanyahu and Trump. And so this is among the friendliest negotiations that you might see on the global stage. But we also saw Scott Bessent, the Treasury Secretary, signal earlier today that he is opening negotiations with the Japanese government to lower tariffs and non-tariff barriers. So, I guess the answer is we'll see, right? I mean, this is both a White House that is saying that these tariffs are permanent and also a White House that's saying that it is engaging in negotiations to eliminate them.